Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kmart store located at the Kendale Lakes Plaza Shopping Center in Kendale Lakes, Miami, Florida. Now, today we have seen some pictures of this particular discount department store being downsized significantly. Now, if we take a look at this building right now, we can see that the Kmart store is basically the entire building. However, this is not going to hold as Transform Co. Has closed a deal with AtHome, and AtHome is expected to take up about 75% of this Kmart discount department store, and the other 25% is going to be Kmart. Yeah, so again, Sears pushing the real estate agenda. Of course, if there's some loophole that they can still operate a Kmart in Florida, they will absolutely take that loophole. So they're not closing the whole store. I'm sure staff's not going to be affected because they're probably short-staffed. I still think it's a very interesting choice. It will mean it'll be a half a Kmart, so we'll have 2.5 Kmarts left. But yes, the store is downsizing, and they're moving to this portion of the store here, which used to be the garden shop. So basically, the basis of it is this will all be gone, and then this will be the Kmart store. So that means by default, the only Kmart store left with operating a facade like this will be the Kmart store at the Westwood Plaza Shopping Center in Westwood, New Jersey. And that means the only two full Kmarts that have not been subdivided nor have been announced to close will be now in the New York City metropolitan area. I never thought it would be that's how the Kmart story comes to an end in mainland continental United States, of course, excluding the stores in Guam and the United States Virgin Islands, which obviously we can't say Puerto Rico anymore because Puerto Rico closed about 10 days ago. So with that being said, let's take a look at some images of this interesting move by Transform Co. So obviously, this is what the Kmart looks like right now at Kendale Lakes. If you're in the area, highly recommend, because this is your last chance to see a Kmart in its style, because otherwise you have to come all the way up to New Jersey, because you cannot find this anywhere else. Personally, I'm probably going to have to look into a trip at going to the Kmart in Westwood pretty soon. And it's funny, I'm about a half an hour away. I really do have to make it over there before they announce that it's going to be closing. So, and then obviously, so this was really interesting, this little development here. So basically, it looks like what's happening is they're actually putting up a Kmart sign. And then they're doing that, and of course another project brought to you by Transform Co. Of course, Transform Co. advertising themselves as a real estate company. But it's just really sad because now these employees are going to be working in a much smaller store format. I mean, and I generally feel bad because they're pouring a lot of money into this Kmart store, and all of a sudden in maybe a year or two they're going to announce that it's going to close. And honestly, another retailer could buy it out, and they could just But I mean, all the effort that they're going through is, I really hope it's a lot of nothing. But I'll be like, if I have to make a video on this a few months later, and I'm like, oh man, they went through all the investment, they put the sign up, they redid this part of the store. All of a sudden, 6 months later, the store is going to be closing. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But with the way Sears and Kmart operations are, it's highly unlikely that we might not even see that. This was the contractors getting these signs ready, that they actually had the signs. I actually wonder if they took this from another closing store or they actually ordered the signs, like they went through that process. I think it's crazy that they're going through this whole process. I mean, it kind of looks brand new. I can't really say, but I mean, the fact that they're even going out of their way to put up a new sign, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yes, the Kmart store at the Kendale Lakes Plaza Shopping Center in Kendale Lakes, Miami, Florida is downsizing. So if we take a look at the building like this, think of this being the 75%, and then think of this portion of the Kmart building being that 25%. I don't know exactly how they're going to divide up the building, but if I had to take a pretty good guess, I would say that this part right here where this pipe is, where they had this little extension on the left, this will probably be where most of Kmart's operations are. And then on the right side of the store, you will have the at-home store operating in this big portion of the store. And that's a lot of square foot too, so it would just make sense to sell the whole thing and close the store. But, Transform Co., they're very, they're very, not necessarily strict, but if they're subdividing something, then they want the best value they can get for the property. And it's really sad that that's the strategy now, but it's inevitable. So, and then obviously with that, Westwood and Bridgehampton will be the only two Kmart's left in the United States that have not been subdivided, nor have they closed. So I guess I'll have to update my list now and put 2.5 Kmart's after this video. I'm not going to do another non-liquidating and liquidating video. That, of course, is going to be saved if, say, another store does decide to close. But again, it's just reaffirming that the end of Sears and Kmart is near. I highly, highly, highly doubt that this is going to hold. But I figured I'd make a video on this because I didn't see this video anywhere on YouTube, and I figured I would put it out there for anyone to take a look at. And, you know, obviously I hope this kind of answers everyone's questions. I know I needed to make a video addressing this, but so what we're looking at, hypothetically speaking, is this portion right here, this being the at-home store, and then this portion of the store right here operating as a Kmart, almost like a Kmart Express, if I had to think about it. I mean, it's not really going to be Kmart Express, but you guys get the idea. It's 75-25. This is 25. This is 75%. It's pretty easy to tell by the way the roofs are. This roof is much older. This roof is much newer, and I didn't even think that this was some kind of extension back in the day. But anyways, yeah, so that's where we're at with this Kmart location. And yeah, like I said, if I hear any more updates, I will let you guys know what's going on. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. And please, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below about this Kmart location. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be it.